In every life, there are souls so powerful that their absence reshapes our world. When Great Trees Fall, by Maya Angelou, is a stirring elegy, a poetic meditation on grief, loss, memory, and hope. Through vivid metaphors and emotional depth, Angelou reminds us that even after giants fall, we can still rise, transformed. She once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This quote captures the very heart of her writing, and especially today's poem, When Great Trees Fall. Because this poem is not just about loss. It's about the feelings we carry after someone great is gone. It's about what their presence meant, and how their absence transforms us. Before we begin, take a moment to look at this photo. Does anyone recognize her? This is Dr. Maya Angelou, one of the most powerful and poetic voices of the 20th century. She was a poet, a performer, a memoirist, and a lifelong activist for justice and truth. Her writing has inspired millions, not because it was complicated, but because it was honest. Born 1928, known for I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, civil rights activism. First African American woman inaugural poet, 1993. Maya Angelou's poem is a quiet thunder, echoing the love, pain, and gratitude we feel when giants leave us. Her words invite not only grief but growth. Not only remembrance, but responsibility to be better. For they existed. Written as a tribute to powerful souls after their passing. A meditation on grief and legacy. Uses nature to symbolize human emotions. In this opening stanza, Maya Angelou compares the death of great people to the fall of massive trees. She shows how even distant parts of the world tremble, symbolized by rocks shuddering on faraway hills. The strongest animals, lions and elephants, retreat in fear. This reveals how the loss of powerful individuals causes shock, even in the most stable environments. Tone: grave, majestic, sudden shock. Theme: grief disrupts the natural order. Imagery: nature reacts, rocks shudder, lions hide, elephants flee. Symbolism: great trees equals great people, leaders, mentors. Rocks, or lions, equals even the strong are affected. Now Angelou shifts to the smaller, more vulnerable beings, symbolizing everyday people like us. When greatness falls, even the small things, creatures of the forest or perhaps our own emotions, go numb. Not just afraid, but so overwhelmed that they lose the ability to even feel fear. Silence takes over. Tone: subdued, delicate, vulnerable. Theme: grief paralyzes the small, the sensitive. Imagery: tiny forest creatures frozen in fear. Symbolism: small things equals ordinary people, or our inner child. Silence equals numbness in grief. Literary devices: enjambment, flowing lines mimic shock. Alliteration: small things. Personification: senses eroded like weathered stone. Here, Angelou moves from trees to souls, personalizing the grief. The atmosphere feels different. The air is thin, sterile, hard to breathe. Grief isn't just emotional, it's physical. We see reality more clearly, but it's painful. We begin to remember what we didn't say, what we didn't do. This stanza captures the deep ache of reflection. Tone: introspective, raw, painful. Theme: regret, heightened awareness of loss. Imagery: sterile air, sharpened memory. Symbolism: air becomes sterile, equals life feels unnatural. Hurtful clarity, equals painful self-awareness. Literary devices: anaphora, repetition of, briefly. Personification: memory, nose. Metaphor: eyes seeing, with hurtful clarity. This is the emotional core of the poem. The people we lose, our great souls, are part of us. When they die, a piece of our own reality disappears too. We feel smaller. Our minds, shaped by their wisdom, seem to fade. Angelou doesn't say we're insane, just reduced, left in a cold ignorance. Like being back in a cave, lost and in the dark. Tone: mourning, deep sorrow, existential. Theme: identity and dependence on mentors, guides. Imagery: shrinking souls, cold dark caves. Symbolism: caves equals emotional emptiness or regression. Nurture: radiance equals the guiding presence lost. Devices: metaphor: reality takes leave of us. Contrast: formed and informed, vs. fall away. Repetition: reinforces grief's permanence. But Angelou doesn't leave us in despair. Healing begins, not suddenly, but slowly. Peace blooms like a flower, quietly, awkwardly. The spaces once filled by the great souls now hum with their memory. We feel their influence in the air, in ourselves. We are never the same, but we whisper, they existed. They existed. And because they did, we can be better. Tone, hopeful, healing, reflective. Theme, transformation, legacy, remembrance. Imagery, peace blooming, electric vibration, whispering memory. Symbolism, electric vibration equals ongoing presence. Whispers equals subtle memory shaping us. Devices, anaphora, they existed. They existed. Imperative repetition, be better. Personification, spaces fill, senses whisper. Before I conclude, I'd love to open up a few moments for reflection or any questions you might have. This poem by Maya Angelou is deeply emotional and layered, and often, it stays with us long after the words end. So I invite you to think about this. Can you think of someone in your own life, a mentor, loved one, or friend, whose presence shaped your world, and whose absence changed it? I welcome your thoughts, questions, or anything you'd like to share. I hope it touched your heart as it touched mine. Thank you for your time and attention.